10 morning habits that will make you happier. You know that person. We all do. The one who seems to wake up with a smile already on their face, radiating an energy that feels almost unnatural. They're stretching, they're hydrated, they're probably humming a tune while you're locked in a brutal 9-minute cycle of war with your alarm clock, hitting snooze for the third, maybe fourth time. You finally drag yourself out of bed, feeling like you've been run over by a fleet of trucks. Your brain's still foggy, your body aching, and your first thought is already about how you can't wait to get back into bed tonight. Meanwhile, that other person is already conquering their day, looking like they just stepped out of a wellness commercial. What's their secret? Here is the truth nobody ever tells you, the one that gets lost in all the noise about hustle culture and complicated biohacking. It is not genetics. They weren't born with a special morning person gene that you missed out on. It is not luck, or some cosmic lottery that decided they get the good vibes and you get the perpetual exhaustion. And no, contrary to what your cynical morning brain might be whispering, they are not secretly on happy pills or mainlining unicorn tears. The profound life-altering difference between a day you merely survive and a day you truly thrive comes down to a very specific, very controllable window of time. It is what they do, and just as importantly, what they do, in the first 60 minutes after they open their eyes. That first hour is a battlefield for your mindset. It's where the tone for the next 16 hours is set. You can either win that battle intentionally, or you can surrender to the chaos by default. The choice is yours, and it starts the second your alarm goes off. Today, I am not just giving you a list of nice ideas. I am breaking down 10 morning habits that are scientifically proven to flood your brain with the happiness chemicals you have been missing. Dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and crucially, keep them flowing all day long. Think of your brain first thing in the morning. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, are naturally at their peak. This is a holdover from our caveman days, designed to get us ready to face the dangers of the day. But in our modern world, that cortisol spike, when combined with the immediate stress of checking emails or seeing negative news, creates a recipe for anxiety and dread. These habits are your toolkit to consciously counteract that. They are neurological triggers. Each one is a lever you can pull to intentionally lower cortisol and elevate the neurotransmitters that create feelings of joy, focus, and calm. We're not talking about a temporary boost, a fleeting sugar rush of positivity that wears off by the time you get to the office. Not a feel-good for an hour. I am talking about a sustained, all-day emotional elevation, a fundamental shift in your baseline mood, backed by real, hard data from neuroscience and psychology. This is about rewiring your brain, one morning at a time. But listen closely. This is important. You can do 6 of these habits, you can do 9 of them, and you will absolutely feel better. But if you want to unlock the full potential of this routine, if you want to experience the seismic shift we're talking about, you cannot afford to zone out when we reach habit number 7. I need you to lean in for that one. That one habit is the real game changer. It's the keystone that holds the entire arch together. It's the habit that takes you from simply things that make you happy to fundamentally rewiring your emotional baseline and your identity. I am not exaggerating for effect. This isn't just hype. In all my research and experience, every single person who masters this specific practice, who truly integrates it into their morning, feels the shift almost instantly. It's the difference between putting a band-aid on a bad mood and healing the wound from the inside out. It's the catalyst that turns the other 9 habits from a simple checklist into a powerful synergistic ritual of transformation. Miss it, and you miss the entire point. You'll get a little boost, but you'll miss the lasting transformation. So stay with me. My promise to you is this. By the end of this video, you will have a simple, actionable, science-backed morning blueprint that makes you happier, sharper, and more emotionally unshakable. And the best part? This isn't about adding more stress to your already packed morning. This isn't about waking up at 4 a.m. or spending hours on complicated rituals that are impossible to maintain. Each habit is designed to be quick, efficient, and powerful, seamlessly integrating into your life to create profound change without wasting your precious time. This is about reclaiming your mornings to reclaim your life. It's about starting your day with intention, peace, and power, so you can handle whatever comes your way with grace and resilience. Are you ready to stop letting your mornings happen you and start making them happen you? All right, let's dive in. Habit 1, the 60-second wake-up reset. This is where the battle for your day is won or lost, right in the first minute. Think about it. Your alarm goes off, and what's the first instinct? For millions of us, it's to reach for that little glowing rectangle on the nightstand. It's a digital siren call, promising connection and information, but what it really delivers is an immediate dose of other people's priorities, problems, and demands. Before you've even had a chance to connect with yourself, you're already reacting to the world. This single, seemingly harmless action can hijack your entire morning, and by extension, your day. It's the equivalent of waking up and immediately inviting 100 people into your bedroom to shout their to-do lists at you. We're going to change that, starting now, with a habit that is so simple it almost feels like cheating. The first habit is ridiculously small but incredibly powerful. When you wake up, do not grab your phone, do not scroll, do not check messages, do not open YouTube, even if it is mine. Instead, take exactly 60 seconds to breathe slowly and notice that you are awake. This isn't about meditating for an hour, it's about creating a tiny buffer between your sleeping mind and the digital onslaught. When you first wake up, your brain is transitioning from a restful theta state, which is associated with creativity and calm, into an alert beta state. Grabbing your phone shocks your system directly into high beta, a state of stress and reactivity. That jolt of cortisol, the stress hormone, can set a frantic, anxious tone for hours. By simply waiting 60 seconds, you allow your brain to make that transition gently. Science calls this a transition pause. Just one peaceful minute increases serotonin, your natural mood stabilizer, and lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that spikes the second you check notifications. This 1 minute sets the emotional tone for the entire day. It is like telling your brain, we are starting today on purpose, not by accident. Here's a micro challenge for you to try tomorrow morning. Before your feet even touch the floor, simply lie back for 1 minute. Feel the texture of your sheets. Listen for the quietest sound in the room. Notice the quality of the light filtering through your window. This simple act of sensory awareness grounds you in your own reality before you get pulled into the digital one. Now here's a common pitfall. Your mind will immediately start racing with your to-do list, even without the phone. You'll think, this is a waste of time. I have so much to do. That's your brain's old programming trying to pull you back into chaos. The troubleshooting tip is simple. Don't fight the thoughts, just label them as thinking, and gently bring your focus back to the physical sensation of your breath. Research from the American Psychological Association consistently shows that starting the day with even a brief moment of mindfulness can significantly reduce perceived stress and improve emotional regulation throughout the day. You're not just delaying your notifications, you're fundamentally changing your neurological starting line. You're choosing to begin your day from a place of peace and control rather than a place of panic and reaction. This single minute is the most valuable investment you can make in the next 24 hours. Habit 2, morning light exposure. Next, open your curtains or step outside for 2 minutes of natural light. Research from Stanford University shows that morning sunlight boosts serotonin, regulates your internal clock, dramatically improves mood, and even increases your energy later in the afternoon. And no, you do not have to stare directly at the sun like a confused lizard. Just walk near a window, sip some water, and let the sunlight hit your eyes naturally. Think of this as your body's natural on switch. Habit 3. Make your bed like a small victory. I know. Making your bed sounds like something your parents yelled at you about. But here is the science. Small, easy wins early in the day create success momentum. Your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that motivates you to take action. Dopamine says, we completed something, so let us complete more. Making your bed is a psychological snowball. It tricks your brain into feeling capable, which makes you happier and more motivated throughout the day. Habit 4. 10 deep breaths to reset your nervous system. Before you run into the chaos of work, school, or life, stop for 10 slow, deep breaths. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, basically the body's calm mode. It reduces anxiety, lowers stress, improves focus, and rewires your brain to be more emotionally balanced. 10 breaths takes about 45 seconds. That is it. 45 seconds for hours of peace. Habit 5. Drink water before coffee. Do not panic. I am not taking away your coffee. I would never break that sacred bond. But here's the truth. You wake up dehydrated. Your brain needs water before caffeine. Drinking water first thing boosts your mood, improves focus, increases your energy, and reduces the caffeine crash later. Think of it like waking up your brain gently instead of blasting it with a caffeine fireball. Drink a glass of water first, then enjoy your beloved morning coffee. Habit 6. Do one feel-good movement. You do not need a full workout. You do not need yoga pants. You do not need a gym membership. All you need is 60 seconds of gentle movement. Stretch, shake out your arms, do a few squats, rotate your shoulders, or just dance like nobody is watching because nobody is watching. Movement releases endorphins, your brain's natural happiness relief system. Just 1 minute improves your mood fast. And here is the cool part. People who move in the morning have better moods in the afternoon and evening too. Your happiness lasts longer. Habit 7. Write down. One intention for the day. Not a to-do list. Not 10 goals. Just one intention. Something like, today I am going to be patient. Today I am going to focus on progress, not perfection. Today I am going to protect my peace. This simple ritual reduces mental overload and gives your brain a clear emotional direction. It is like putting your happiness on a GPS route. The brain loves clarity. It automatically tries to follow it. Habit 8. Avoid negative input for the first hour. This one is huge. Do not consume drama, bad news, negative comments, toxic people, stressful conversations, or anything that raises your anxiety. Your brain is in a programmable state during the first hour after waking. Whatever you feed it becomes your emotional baseline. If you fill your mind with negativity early, your whole day feels heavier. Protect the first hour like it is sacred. It is your emotional foundation. Habit 9. Do a 30-second gratitude scan. Yes, gratitude. But not the cheesy version. Just 30 seconds to remind yourself of something good, a person you are grateful for, a moment you enjoyed, something you are looking forward to, or simply the fact that you woke up today. Gratitude increases dopamine and activates the reward centers of your brain. It literally rewires your mind for positivity. People who practice gratitude in the morning are happier, more optimistic, and emotionally stronger. 30 seconds, that is all it takes. That is, habit 10, the happiness anchor. Now this is the habit most people never try. We've talked about resetting your body, hydrating, and setting intentions. But what about intentionally cultivating joy? It sounds almost too simple, too fluffy. Many people think happiness is something that just happens to you, a lucky break in an otherwise stressful day. They wait for external events to dictate their mood. But the ones who flip that script, the ones who actively create their own happiness, their emotional world changes completely. The habit is called a happiness anchor, and it's about to become your secret weapon. Here is how it works. Every morning you do one small thing that makes you genuinely happy on purpose. This isn't about grand gestures. It's about a microdose of delight. It can be listening to that one song that makes you feel like you're in a movie montage, reading a quote that inspires you, or laughing at a silly memory from college. It could be looking at an old photo of a beloved pet, giving a real two-armed hug to someone you care about, or looking yourself in the mirror and saying one thing you genuinely love about yourself. Just one intentional moment of joy. Let's make this real. Here's your micro challenge for tomorrow. Create a happiness anchor playlist with just 3 songs. 3 songs that are guaranteed to lift your spirits. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, play just one of them. Don't multitask, don't check emails. Just stand there for 3 minutes and let the music wash over you. Feel the rhythm, listen to the lyrics, and let the emotion sink in. That's it. That's the entire practice. You're not just listening to music, you're intentionally setting your emotional baseline for the day to positive. This isn't just feel-good advice. It's rooted in neuroscience. Research from the American Psychological Association suggests that experiencing small positive emotions broadens your mindset and builds your personal resources. It's a concept called the broaden and build theory. When you intentionally spark a moment of joy, you're not just getting a temporary mood boost. You are literally training your brain to notice more opportunities, to be more creative, and to connect with others more effectively. Over time, these small moments build upon each other, creating a durable upward spiral of well-being. Now, here's a common pitfall: forcing it. You can't schedule a spontaneous burst of joy. If you wake up feeling down and try to force yourself to be happy by looking at a funny video, it can feel fake and even make you feel worse. The key is authenticity, not intensity. So here's the troubleshooting tip. If your chosen anchor isn't working, switch to a sensory one. Instead of trying to happy thoughts, something pleasant. Focus on the warmth of your coffee mug, the smell of fresh air from an open window, or the texture of your favorite sweater. Let the physical sensation ground you first, and the positive emotion will follow more naturally. This habit anchors your mood, locking in a positive emotional state from the very start of your day. It makes your brain more resilient to the inevitable stress, negativity, and frustration that life will throw at you. Think of it this way: you wouldn't walk out into a storm without a jacket. This habit is like giving yourself emotional armor before you walk into the world. It doesn't stop the rain from falling, but it ensures you stay warm and protected, capable of navigating whatever comes your way with a steady, centered, and genuinely happier heart. And here is the science. Your brain keeps the emotional flavor of the first joyful moment you create. It follows you for hours. This is why you absolutely cannot skip this one. If you miss it, your mood depends on whatever the world throws at you. If you do it, you control your emotional state from the start. And that is it. 10 simple habits that can completely change the way your mornings feel and the way you feel. If you try even one of them tomorrow, you are already on your way to a happier, calmer, and more energized version of yourself. Your day starts now. Make it a good one. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.